I don't know how she does it. Thank you, Mrs. H. Fantastic, it's like a work of art. Welcome to the midweek shave. How are you good people doing? Are you having good shaves? Is the week been kind to you, I hope? It's weather-wise quite humid, but not as sunny. The temperatures are still in the 20s, but not as bright sunshine. But all is okay. I'm looking forward to this. Right, I was sent last month in June from Scott, from Captain's Choice, this new venture cream. You may have seen it on other channels or something. As I say, it was sent to me last month, and I've had a lot of products this last month, so things go in order, and I keep to it. I don't even, sometimes I'll sneak a snifter, but I didn't. However, this is a shaving cream venture, and they sent me the shaving soap and the balm, which we'll be using today. So we're using the cream and the balm today. I'll use the soap. Now then, as soon as you open this up, I took one sniff of it and I ran downstairs. Not that it wasn't unpleasant. And I stuck it under Mrs. H's nose. I said, "What's that?" She said, "No." I said, "What is it?" She thought it was Creed Aventus shaving cream. And she was willing to try it on her legs and everything. So, in you know, when she shaves, she doesn't use a D. She uses a multi-blade ladies one. But if I could get her to use something like this, that'd be a start. She'd be like Jill and all them then. But absolutely amazing resemblance. And I've just used Creed Aventus in the last shave as an aftershave. I'm not using it today. Very nice. Absolutely, I keep doing this. It'll happen, smell-o-vision. Fantastic. Now this texture to this is like a mousse. Beautiful, very, very silky, light touch texture. I'm using their bowl, the original shave bowl. Now I'm using a very inexpensive brush. This is the Omega synthetic brush. That's been just sitting there for a while while I've been doing this. So I've spread the cream in the bottom. Just get that going, and we'll add water. The scent of this. So trust me, I haven't even used it yet. I can tell good things about this. So we'll come to what razor we're using in a minute. I just need to get... If you like Creed Aventus, or you've got Creed Aventus, this is a good resemblance soap, because nobody knows it better than my wife, the scent. She absolutely loves it, and I've said many times, gets compliments in the street from people she doesn't know because it's that nice. And she thought this was Creed Aventus shaving cream, so there you go. Captain's Choice. If you watch Scott, if you watch it, well done. It's really nice. Now it lathers beautifully to this thick cream, which is, well, I should imagine it would. It's a cream. It is a shaving cream. So this is the razor today, just the standard Merkur 37C. No, it's not. Merkur 34C. I haven't got a 37C. Yeah, it's dementias. I mean, twist the bottom. 2-piece razor, non-adjustable, and inside there's a Gillette Nacet blade. This will be the second use for this blade. Non-adjustable, just a short sort of diamond knurling, very simple medium aggression, or as you might say, bog standard. Very slight overhang, but good razor. We'll just wet the face. Tomatoes are in abundance, and you know, little things happened with my, I know this isn't a tomato channel, but I'm just updating for those who are interested. I've had a lot of tomatoes, and the main branch with all the big tomatoes, it snapped. Hasn't come off, it just snapped. And I've been careful to hold it up with twine and stuff like that. Anyway, I've put it back and put another sort of cane in and twine, so it's holding up now. I'm just hoping it's able to mend itself, shall we say. So I have no idea, but we'll see. Let me just holy smoke, that's realistic. I'm shocked because I've used fine shit, the platinum, and that's based on Creed Aventus. But I have to say, and there is a resemblance in that, don't get me wrong, but I have to say, this is, having used a genuine Creed. Are you sure you haven't tipped a bottle of it in the soap? So realistic, really nice. Really nice. And I'll put Captain's Choice, as I do with it when I use their shaving bowl, put their website if you want to check this out. They've got other fragrances there, but if you like Creed, or you've got Creed Aventus and you wanted a shaving soap, I can recommend that by the scent straight away. I haven't used it yet, but by scent, let's see how it does shaving them. Lathers up very nicely. Feels very slick at the minute. Nice little razor this, short handled. You know, some people have got preferences or prefer long, prefer short, stumpy, thin, whatever. I don't mind. I have a tolerance for all, really. I seem to enjoy whatever I use if it's shaving. I can't explain this. I never thought I'd be shaving with a Creed Aventus soap, even though it's, you know, it's not Creed Aventus, but gosh, so real, very nice. I gotta say that, well done on getting the scent like that. Wow. As soon as you open and the soap's the same, as soon as you open it up, I had to run off. Smell it. And of course she didn't know who it was or nothing. She said, Creed Aventus. Getting ready to keep it. Nice this blade, second use, always feels nice. Nice. Since I first used these Gillette Nacets, you know, some blades you try them and they just, yeah, they're you. Do you know what I mean? Doesn't matter what you put it in, it always gives you good, it's like an old friend. You know you're going to be good mates. And you'd think, you know, anybody new to this, well, a razor blade's a razor blade. They all look the same, they're all the same thickness, they're all the same, you know. Yeah, but they're not the same. It's weird. You can look at one and look at the other, exactly the same, but they're so different. And a lot of that difference can be, many things. It can be your skin, your beard type, growth, your water, how much pressure you put on, angles, everything. And that's the fun of shaving. If you keep to it, it doesn't happen overnight, but if you keep to it, and I got everything, you'll get to think, well, yeah, that's a nice angle, and you'll just register it in your data banks in here. Right, I can't wait for the second pass. Sorry, I'm leaving it thick and creamy. I like it like this. Nice brush, this, inexpensive. I can recommend Omega as well. That's beautiful. Now if you like, now it's bound to be easy to get to this level with a shaving cream, and especially of this quality. But if you like thick, creamy, clingy lather, like I do, you'd love it. I'll show you now how it. Don't know if it's picking this up. How's that? And the scent, again, it's not strong, but it's certainly there. And whoever walked in here now would smell it across the growth. Really nice. No wonder you thought I'd like it. It's got a bit of an understatement. That's really very nice. Now the shaving cream, as I say, very easy to lather up and very easy to manipulate into whatever you want it to be. So wetter, thicker, creamy, and it's nice. That's beautiful. Oh, you can feel that, just that bit there when you put it back in on top of the wet hands. Beautiful slickness. Very slick. To rinse the old hands a couple of times. Right, here we go. Against the growth. And for you wet heads out there who like it wet, I'll just add a bit of water to this and watch this. See? So you don't need an expensive brush. And considering this is a Creed Aventus scent, it's not an expensive product. It's so realistic. Well, you can say in actual fact, it's so realistic to the real thing. It's at a fraction of the price. So far it's working really nicely. easy to lather. The scent is fantastically realistic. Absolutely. I hope it was intended to be like Creed Event, because it doesn't say anything on it, just Venture. But very nice. Good slickness, good glide. Simple as that, as any good shave cream should be. And combined with this, as I say, second use Gillette Nacet blade, which I like anyway, them blades, in this razor. As I say, standard razor, nothing, no airs and graces, no bells and whistles, no adjustments. I tend to, if you're like me, you got a bit of a indentation there through the old double chin, or any time, but if you keep your keep your chin taut and flick very lightly, you get under that line. It can be awkward sometimes. As you can see, it's done the job. Super slick. Well, I've had a very busy week, well, 2 weeks and weekend. Some friends of mine, well, YouTube friends, came up from the south of England, and went wild camping in Snowdonia. And there's a video on my other channel of that. Really nice. Really enjoyed it. And yeah, so I haven't been home. God, so sorry about the comments again. But I'm hoping this, well, it will be this Sunday, be more relaxed this next week, and I'll be able to catch up. Certainly read them all, as you know. I'll give you I'm going to give a heart now. I'm going to put a heart, so if I've read it, you'll see a lot of people put thumbs up. I'll use the heart now. You'll know I've seen it and read it, and it means thank you very much, even if you don't get a reply. But I'll try my best, as you know, to reply if and when I can. That's right. But just to let you know, I keep saying it, but it means a lot to me. But you going out your way, as I say, this channel is nothing without the viewer. And I do appreciate the time you watch them, comment on them. It takes time, and thank you, you know, really from the heart. And on that, from the heart to the mouth, oh hang on, I don't know. Pick up time, like what's his name? Hiya! What's his name? Anyway, pick up time. Forgot his name now. Famous Chinese martial arts on it. Karate. Right. Beautifully thick. Look at that. Look at that. If you went into work with that, they think you got a silk neck brace on. I can't come in, I've done my neck, you know. It's going to be As I've said, if you ever wonder what pickup time is, if you hear this now, it's simply to get the pickups you've missed. Well, not necessarily missed. You just want to get that BBS, you know, that smoothness, and it does become addictive to the point of blood. And I think you'd find more so you would keep shaving, be determined, I'm going to get that every bit off, especially if you're very, what's the word? Can't think of my words today. Sporting, you know, very, I know what I mean. If you like challenges, you got to win. Very, that's the word. Now, may I say, just a bit. I don't know if it shows on camera, but there's a bit of a glow on my face there. Like a moisturising, like you've moisturised it, but it's within the shaving cream. It did say that, some nourishing and moisturising stuff in it, so that's done really nice. Right, we'll rinse off. Wow, that's slick, very, very slick. Nice flowers, roses, and that's as far as I'm going. Oh, I love this bit. That's my hair. No longer the haircut, you see, so it's still a bit short. Right, I'm going to go with Boots the Chemist Tea Tree and Witch Hazel, because I didn't want a certain scented witch hazel in this. I could use the alum really, but the tea tree and witch hazel is very good for your skin. Any tingle? Any tingle? No. Oh, I'm going to tell you something about this. Remember this dark spot thing here? I get a lot of people asking, very nicely asking, where's it gone, basically. And what it was, it's like a birthmark there. And I wasn't born with it. It started and it grew to that size, if you can faintly see the outside of it, over about 15 years. No bother. Went to see the doctor. Yeah, he said it's a birthmark. Like a birthmark, you're just producing. He did say what it was called in the skin, just producing a darker pigment in the skin there. And he said no harm if it changes shape, itches, if it leaks or whatever, or bleeds, come and see me. Anyway, last year was it? Oh, this year. It's just started to itch. Didn't change colour or go blistery, nothing like that. Just started to itch a bit. And then I thought, I'll just go and check. Went to the doctor. He looks at it very closely. Yeah, he said nothing wrong with it. He said, I think you might have a fungal infection actually. So I thought, right, okay. Give me this cream. Don't ask me to say it. I couldn't say it. Hydra something. Put it on twice a day, very thinly, morning and night, for 10 days, which I did. And that is the outcome. It disappeared. So there you go. And that's the stage we're at. That's the witch hazel done. Now then, I would add an aftershave, or you may think, oh, you're going to add Creed Aventus. No, I'm not. I'm going to add this balm, and because of the scent in this, I'm leaving it at that, no aftershave. And if I wanted any, I'll put some on later on. So we'll see how this is a pump action. There we go. It's very sort of like Nivea in texture. You'll see how this. So there's a much milder scent on the balm. So there's a hint of, let me just, because my tea tree's playing up, let me just put it on here. Yeah, so it's there but very faint. There's a scent of the cream, you know, the moisture cream, that sort of basic scent. But you can smell in the distance. Yeah, well, for my palate, my nose, you can smell it in the distance. Very, very much milder than the soap or the cream. Well, the cream we use today, but it complements the scent. I should think you'd smell it better without adding this sort of stuff first. It doesn't help the nostrils, but very nice. It feels very, very, it's not oily. It's gone into the skin, but it does feel nicely moisturised, hopefully, as you can see. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. So that's it, the midweek shave. Thank you, Scott, from Captain's Choice. I've used this bowl for many years, well, many years, a couple of years anyway. It might be more, the time goes so quick. Original. There is a larger size, I think, but this is the original shave bowl. Cobalt Blue, I think it's called. Could be wrong. But, does it say there? No, Captain's Choice, it just says on the bottom there. But superb fit in the hand for my hand size. And those rings at the bottom, I've said it before, fantastic. Venture shaving soap. And that's like a croap. I'll just show you that quickly. God, this will go on this. So it's nice, and that'll lather up beautifully. So we'll use that in the future shave. But this is the shaving cream, and it's like a mousse, like a silk mousse. You know, when you put your hand, if you ever put your finger in a mousse, not that you would use a spoon, but if you did, that noise, like a, it's beautiful, absolutely stunning on it. Oh, the scent, isn't it? Honestly, if you know what Creed smells like, when you open that, you're going to say, whoo, baby. You're going to think they've cracked the code. Right. Very nice soap. Easy to lather. Cream, I mean. Easy to lather. Very protective during the shave. Slick. And the scent is amazing. Thank you. And we've used the Merkur 34C, very standard, short razor, diamond knurling, nicely balanced, slight overhang, Gillette Nacet blade, second use, perfect. Mid aggression, very nice. Omega synthetic brush, does the job, very soft and fantastic. You don't need an expensive brush. Then we rinsed off with water and we used the Boots Tea Tree and Witch Hazel. I love this stuff, but it did hamper my scent because of the tea tree in smelling this, but it's there. It's a fainter scent than the soap or the cream, but it's there, and there is a scent of the cream, the basic cream as well, sort of mixed, and it does a good job. Very nice. Very pleased with that midweek shave. That'll see me nicely now to the weekend, which will be a more relaxing weekend, I hope. Spend at home with the family, Mrs H and the two girls. Oh, we haven't heard her today. She must be having a kip. Right, thanks for watching. Have some great great shaves and a great rest of the week. Stay in good health. Try and stay as positive as you can, and laugh at any negativity right in the face. And I'll see you on Sunday for the weekend shave. Take care.